morning, everyone. I am Amatullah Kayyumi from Podar International School, CBS in India. Today, I will be presenting a beautiful and informative project based on IOT, Innovative IoT Seatbelt. So everyone stay tuned and keep the excitement intact as we go on a wonderful journey through IoT. Thank you.
This is the Innovative IoT Seatbelt presentation. Innovative Seatbelt Solution and Robotics Technology in Seatbelt. While traveling in India, we face some basic problems, one of which is traffic. What is the problem in traffic? There's traffic congestion, no proper roads, no discipline, ignorance of traffic rules, and faulty signal system. Another problem is the parking problem. There's traffic congestion, no availability of parking space, time spent on finding parking space, no easy system on available booking of parking lot. Another problem is that people keep hurrying and rushing. They get late for their office, and so all of these lead to one thing, that is accidents. Why do accidents happen? It is because lack of driving skill, lack of awareness, ignorance while driving, not wearing seatbelt, and over speeding. Here are some statistics which I have found. Approximately 1.35 billion people die each year as a result of the road accidents. Road traffic crashes cause most countries 3% of the gross domestic product. 93% of the world's fatalities occur in developing and underdeveloped countries, and these countries have approximately 60% of the world's vehicles, and these lead to injuries and deaths in children and young adults from age 5 to 29. This happens only and only because ignorance. We can see that this guy is not bothered of wearing a seatbelt and the other one is texting while driving. I have some other statistics that more than 5,000 people in India die every year because of not wearing seatbelts. And the road-related deaths that stand in our country is 55 people die an hour. 47% of passenger vehicles were killed in 2017 because of not wearing seatbelt. In 2016, 5,638 people died in India only and only because seatbelts were not used. There are solutions for all these problems. For parking, there's parking solution, vertical parking, buildings for parkings, and automatic parking. For traffic, it's better roads, better infrastructure, following the traffic rules, and discipline. Now comes the most important part. Seatbelts. What is the importance of seatbelts? Seatbelt solutions have been tested and proven by the government. We can see that the model sitting behind has worn a seatbelt and thus is safe, whereas the others have not worn seatbelts and they have been injured. This is the government and manufacturers have tested and proven this. Another statistics is that the most deaths happen in a country because of not wearing seatbelts, but it is because they think that it is not mandatory to wear seatbelts, and that is 37.8%. Initiatives and campaigns have been taken up by the government and NGOs, but people still don't follow them and end up in accidents. There have been still solutions before, existing ways of fine, but people need something new, and I have thought of an innovative solution to save people from dying from road accidents. What is my technology? MQTT, IoT, Wi-Fi, Arduino programming, and mobile application. What is IoT? IoT refers to the billions of devices connected all over the world to internet. And these devices are embedded with electronics, softwares and sensors so that it can turn anything from something as small as a pill to something as big as an aeroplane into IoT. IoT is used in agriculture automation, security, telemedicine and healthcare, building management, and many more. Today, I'll be using IoT and MQTT to do the same. I will pass on the data from my car over to the cloud using MQTT. How does MQTT work? One device is a publisher, and that device publishes some data onto the MQTT broker. Other devices subscribe to this MQTT broker so that they can receive the data the publisher has published. The same way my device will work. The innovative intelligent IoT seatbelt will send or publish the message whether the driver has worn the seatbelt or not onto the MQTT broker. The other devices or the police monitoring system will subscribe to the topic and they will receive the message whatever has been published by the MQTT publisher. The softwares I have used are Arduino IT, MQTT application that is MQTT Dash, and MQTT web application. The devices and components I have used is an ESP32, ultrasonic sensors, jumper cables, breadboard, LED and RFID. A little about me. I love electronics. I'm an enthusiastic app developer and robotic person. Thank you. This is the innovative IoT seatbelt sensors code. Here I have in global declarations for the ultrasonic sensor, RFID and MQTT. I have written this code in Arduino IDE, and it will enable the police officers to check whether the driver has worn the seatbelt or not. This is the seatbelt monitoring system placed in all police stations. This will help the police officers to know whether this car driver has worn the seatbelt or not. When he wears a seatbelt, a tick will appear, and when he removes it, the tick will disappear. Wearing seatbelts is important because it will help to save lives and reduce injuries while accidents occur. This is the prototype of the innovative IoT seatbelt. When the ultrasonic sensor senses someone in front of it, it will then check if the driver has put the seatbelt or not. Here my hand acts as the driver, and we can see that even though someone is sitting, there is no tick because the driver has not put the seatbelt. Now we put on the seatbelt and then we sense. We can see that there is a tick, meaning that the police officers will know that the driver of this car has put on the seatbelt. Now when we remove it, it goes off. We can see the tick of the car 1 has gone off, which means that the driver of this car has not put the seatbelt. Like the model which I have made on the innovative IoT seatbelt regarding the social cause of accidents. This project will help to reduce the number of the casualties happening on the Indian roads. I am sure that after looking at this project, you must have understood the importance of wearing seatbelts and hope you start implementing this regularly.
I'm also sure about another thing, that now you will start implementing this technology in your regular life. Thank you for viewing my presentation, mobile application and more.